Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I just wanted to update you on all the different projects that I have going on, and I wanted to give you just a realistic viewpoint of my life and what's happening. So, project by project, let's go through Claudebot, which is probably the number one thing that people are asking about or interested in. So, it's going great. I mean, it's a beautiful tool. It's really cool. I mean, you can run it anywhere. I can just talk to it through Telegram and get whatever I need done. Here's the issue though. Number one, you have your subscription with Claude, C-L-A-U-D-E, and then you have Claudebot. Now when you have the bot, you actually have to pay the parent company, Anthropic, per token usage. So basically what that means is certain tasks that are executed require a little bit more compute. And so you pay for that, and it's actually pretty darn expensive. I mean, compared to like ChatGPT or one of these other, AI models, it's completely free after you pay the $20 a month. This is actually already cost me $100 just in, the small tasks that I've had put together and tried to create. So it's expensive. It's very expensive to run. And also too, I built that affiliate blog empire that was supposed to be fully automated. It's supposed to get me $50 to $100 in the first month, and it was only supposed to cost me about $185. The issue that I ran into there was it did not correctly assume the parameters. So it says like, okay, we're gonna make you money right away. And then realistically, the more I tap into it, it's like a little bit more expensive than I thought. It requires a little bit more involvement in on my part. So I was hoping to have it fully automated, but it requires me to be there and, do a lot more on a day-to-day basis. And then, I tried to do workarounds. I tried to kind of program it in and, create more layers to where it was just automatic, which helped a little bit. But all in all, it just wasn't like doing what I needed it to do. And when I probed more and I asked more, like, what's going on here? What can I really expect? They said, yeah, like, you're 100% right. I wasn't like the most upfront with you. And they said, like, yeah, it's probably going to take about like 6 months plus to actually begin scaling this to get any volume whatsoever. So with the cost being expensive for me, which is, just in my current situation, and then also just like, it's difficult to kind of get that bot going in that way. I kind of have just like, I still am working with it on small things here and there, but I'm very cautious in how I spend. So I've kind of put that project on a pause for now. Now, a positive note is I've kind of gotten into vibe coding as well. I had this business idea. Let me take a sip of this. Where you create an app that, well, I have a couple different ideas, but the one that I'm implementing right now involves protecting hearing for babies and dogs. So I really one of the coolest things ever. I didn't use my Claudebot. I used Claude Code because I already have that. It's like $20 a month. And I just kept, would ask Claude, be like, all right, what do I need to do to create this? And it would say, okay, do this. And then as soon as I get like a response for something, like I'm building the app, I just like copy and paste exactly what the response is, and I put it in Claude, and it tells me exactly what to do. So it's honestly like so dumb a caveman could do it. If you just like, the only thing, and then the cool way of doing it is like, you just copy and paste whatever response you get from whatever app. Like, you're gonna run into issues. I'm getting like nonstop issues, so it is like frustrating, but like, it's really cool because I created an app. Like, I have it on a web page. It's working and it's going. And the concept is super cool too. I don't want to reveal too much right away because I don't want anybody taking my idea. Which if you're in the VC world, is probably kind of a stupid thing because it's more about implementation. But still, we got thieves out there, and I'm like, hell no, this is a great idea. This idea, by the way, and the way I structured it, it does not exist. It does not exist at all. And it's a market that needs a lot. So anyway, I'm super excited about that. I only spent 1 day so far coding it and setting it up. So I really need to go in and just fine tune everything. And then hopefully in the next month, I'll be able to do like a soft launch and like get it out there, start getting some users and build from there. But the goal is just to have a system where, you know, you have money coming in from an app that is just consistent. It gives a lot of value up front and then has maybe like a little bit of a charge feature here and there that people can use or can not use if they don't want to. So that's just kind of the model that I'm building there. So it's exciting, guys. I'm developing, I'm making some progress onto the actual content side. So I stopped paying for ads because I really want to see what I can grow organically and what doesn't work. LinkedIn kind of fell off a little bit. I get about like 1,500 views or so, or impressions as they call it. It's something, just pretty small. TikTok is slow. What I did was I deleted all of my like short form content related to this channel on TikTok because I'm like, well, after posting probably like 30 or 40 videos of me just talking like this, I realized it's like not that engaging compared to the super intense TikTok content that's out there. So I've just started making like dance videos or funny videos. I mean, it's kind of like abrasive and weird for me to get into, but it's super cool because like it does get views. And even though I look dumb and it's weird, I mean, I'll get comments where they're like, damn, Unc, you too old to be doing this, like go have a family. And I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna keep trying, so F you, you know. I think I said to one of the kids, I was like, because they were just, you know, dissing me, and I'm just like, lick my balls, sir, fuck you. Like, and who cares? Like, it's great. Now, so the TikTok is like, I'm getting some views now. Like, if you just put like all the content that they want to see, like I deleted all the bad content that was like, not bad, but like this content that wasn't good for that platform. And so it's like a little bit, I'm getting about like 800 views per video right now, which is, it's pretty damn good. I mean, if I had a product I was selling, 800 views, shoot, I just need to convert a couple of those and people are buying it. So I think that's great. So that's TikTok. Now, Instagram, Facebook, yeah, like, you know, for followers of my channel, like they look a little bit, you know, they watch a little bit of my content, but honestly, you know, the conversion isn't super great. It's more of like Instagram and Facebook are like a testing ground for me in some ways. So it's like to put it out in front of like real people that are my friends and to see who likes it. And surprisingly, like I put out some of the dance videos and people actually, they like laugh and they like it. Now, also surprisingly, I've gotten hate from like people who are like super close to me, or really just like one or two people. And I'm like, what the hell is this? Just like, maybe not even hate, but just judgment. You know, like, you're a little crazy. And I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, you can't even say that. So, you know, that kind of got me down like a little bit, but I just realized that it's like people like that, they're in their own negative headspace. And it's like, as you begin to, you know, you're a rocket taking off, you get that escape terminal velocity, you're going to get a lot of drag from the environment around you. And it's the other crabs in the bucket that don't want you to succeed. And maybe if it's not even that, it's just they don't have the mental capacity of where they're at to understand what you're actually doing. And it's just how it is. Like, you kind of, you know, in that way, it's sad because you're like, oh, I want the people closest to me to support me. But the inverse of that, which is really beautiful, is I find there's people in the woodworks that I've interacted with in life that I kind of like forgot about, that just, they come out of the woodworks and they're like, dang, I love this. This makes me so happy. I'm glad to see this. And I'm like, hell yeah, that's great. That makes me so happy to see, because like, yeah, it's hard. Like, it's hard out there to like make stuff, but you know, the thing that you need to realize is when you create content, you're impacting people that you would otherwise have no idea that you actually are impacting. So it's cool in that way to see. So, all right, so that's Instagram, Facebook, and a little bit of a rant. Now on to the next part, which is my main one, YouTube. So I'm cranking it out, guys. Like, I am doing what Gary Vee says. And on average, like over the past like month, I've put out at least like one piece of content per day. But over the past like week or two, I've been able to put out on average at least like 2 to 3 pieces of content every single day. So my days are busy, guys. I mean, I'm like creating and editing and posting content like as much as I can. You know, I'm putting out LinkedIn articles. I'm like posting everywhere. I'm doing hashtags. I mean, it's a lot. But for YouTube, I'm slowly actually getting some results. Now, my long form videos like this, they barely get anything unless I'm paying for it. I mean, it's like 3 to 7 views, which is fine. I mean, people will come back and they'll watch and they'll build. But what I'm also doing is I'm chopping up these videos into shorts and I put those out. And so the shorts, they're actually building up. I mean, they're getting like about like 500 or 600 views, which is freaking awesome. Because in the past when I was posting, it was like maybe 100 views, maybe 80 views, if I was lucky for short videos. So even though it's nowhere near like my friend's car channel, it has like hundreds of thousands of views. I mean, I'm building it up. And you have to just look at the progress that you're making and be satisfied. And so that's where I'm at, guys. Realistically, like it's, you know, I do get down on days and I'm like, oh man, I want more views, I want more content. I'm like constantly like dopamine sourcing for extra views. I'm like, okay, I got some more, yay. But I have to be realistic with myself too, that this is a long-term process. I've only done 1 month of this, even though I've packed in so much into that 1 month. And above all, my speaking's improving too. I'm getting to a better place. I mean, this entire video is not scripted. I'm just vibing. So it's a little rough, but I'm getting better. And that's what this is about, guys. So we're early on all this. One very small thing I'll end this with the AI thing. So I'm on the forefront of this. I'm trying, I'm building. Technically speaking, I'm 0.4% of the population right now of the world that's innovating and getting at the spear of this. And you don't have to be the best innovator. You just have to be like watching the space, watching stuff that I'm doing like this, and eventually, as this year progresses, it's going to get easier and easier to use the tools, to adopt them. So, you know, even though I'm early, it doesn't mean that I'm ahead of you guys in any way. And that's what I say, because it's just like, plan your life accordingly, pay attention, and at some point this year, it's going to be such an easy, great opportunity to get into this AI space, either creating content, creating apps, or using AI in a way that enhances your life, even more than just right now. So, as they say, this AI of today is the dumbest and slowest that it will ever be. It's only getting easier from here. So, keep paying attention, guys. For those that care, keep watching my story. And again, no matter what, I will win. And we will win. So, with that, enjoy your day.